Call the meeting back to order. Do I have a motion for the board recommendation for appointment?
Well, I'll make a motion to call Finn.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Jacobitz? Roll call.
I'd like to make a motion for Ms. Caldwell,
Well, I'm sorry, who?
Mrs. Caldwell, and I'd like to explain, this board is, can I speak please? This board is looking for, and I think the public asked for diversity, and Ms. Caldwell could not make it here. I don't want to disclose why. It's troublesome to me why, but she wanted to be here, and we proposed to have her as fill the vacancy. She's African American, she's a female, and I think we did bring diversity to the board.
Mr. Zlakin, your motion is out of order. There's currently a motion and a second on the table.
All right.
So at this point, there would be discussion on that particular motion. And the board has to vote on the motion.
Greg, roll call.
Do you have a discussion? Roll call.
Actually, let me discuss the candidate that we set forth in this motion. Obviously, there are a lot of good candidates out there, and I'm not going to discredit anybody else. However, there was a very tough choice between two very qualified board members who I personally served with both of them. Not saying that one is better than the other, and I think they're both very qualified. I think experience in the board and continuity of people that have experience that can sit from day one at this board is important. We also have to consider that we have a board that votes for it. My opinion is just an opinion of one. I'm trying to bring forth a candidate that is that the board can come to consensus, that we can all agree on and move forward in the future. So that's why I'm making a motion for Carl Fink. And again, this is no discredit to anybody else who has served on this board in the past or has put in their resume as being professional and capable of serving.
Any other comments? Mr. Schwartz?
Yes.
Mr. Friedman?
Abstain.
Mr. Weinberger?
No.
Mr. Zlakin?
No.
Mr. Jacobitz?
Yes.
Motion fails. You get two.
I'd like to make a motion for Mrs. Caldwell,
Second?
and explain the reason for that.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Weinberger? Discussion?
Yeah, I'd just like to mention again, we had people that, first of all, we advertised in the Asbury Park Press. We also allowed other candidates that come at last moment's notice to allow them to screen, to give everybody a fair shot at this. However, just as anybody that employs anybody in a business, you don't just send a resume. A resume is a starting point to consider somebody for a position. I think the key thing is to see face to face, see the people that you're going to be working with in the future, and have the person, give the person an opportunity to stand in front of you and plead their case why they should be considered for this position. Somebody, for whatever reason or the other, has not been here to screen, has no business sitting on this board whatsoever. And this is just a sign of which way this board is intended to go if we should vote in somebody who hasn't even showed up to screen for whatever reason it may be.
Any other discussion?
Like I said before, she wanted to be here. It seems that in the last 24 hours that there was, I did not talk to her, but someone did, and it's not going who, but she did get phone calls, and I don't want to classify them, because I was not on the phone calls, but she wanted to be here, and it's unfortunate that the candidate did not have an opportunity. That's all I'm saying.
Any other comments?
Does this mean she's gonna be missing meetings? If she cannot show up for her interview, that means she's gonna be missing a lot of meetings.
Mr. Friedman?
Yes.
Mr. Schwartz?
No.
Weinberger?
Yes.
Mr. Zlakin?
Yes.
Mr. Jacklin? Motion fails. Any other nominations?
Just the 3 yeses.
3 yeses and 2 noes. I need 4. 4 of the remaining members.
Attorney?
In discussing it further, Mr. Zimmerman and I have reviewed it. It's an interesting question legally, but it says the majority vote of the remaining members of the board. However, it's not technically a majority roll call vote, which would require the form. As we interpreted it, looking at some of the case law, a majority vote of the members present tonight, which would be the 3 of the 5, would carry the resolution. So based on what Mr. Zimmerman and I have looked at, we believe that this motion is just passed. Do you disagree, Mr.
I'll change my vote to yes, because I have some candidate.
You change your vote to yes?
You need to ask the board to change the vote.
I'm asking the board to change the vote.
I'll make a motion to accept.
Second.
Motion to adjourn?
One second, we have a motion to accept his vote. I made a motion, Mr. Weinberger, second to accept, to change the vote of Mr. Jagellis.
Seconded.
Mr. Weinberger seconded.
Mr. Friedman?
Yes.
Mr. Jacklin?
Yes.
Mr. Schwartz?
I'm abstaining, man. It's all right.
Mr. Weinberger?
Yes.
Mr. Zlakin?
Yes.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
Who did you select?
Yes.
Opposed?
We gotta know.